You know, on a hot summer day such as this, I can't think of a better way to cool off, at least mentally, by thinking forward to that wonderful time of year, the Halloween season, the fall season, and do a review of a movie. We're going to be talking about Chopping Block.
It's your boy movie.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It has been almost a year since my last movie review that is, of sorts, and I couldn't think of a better time, like I mentioned in the intro there, when I'm sweating on this hot July day, to think about the fall and think about Halloween and think about horror movies, one of my favorite genres. We are going to be talking about today the Horror Pack Limited Edition Blu-ray and doing a review of the movie Chopping Block. This is an independent movie. It is billed and slated as a horror comedy, and that is exactly what it is. It is a horror comedy. The tagline here on the front: 5 idiot kidnappers, 1 final girl, and 1 very angry slasher. Now, the slasher part of it, without giving away too much, that really takes second seat to the whole premise of this movie and the whole lead up to it. To me, on the back here, one of the reviewers says, where is it? A cross between Clerks era Kevin Smith and Roger Corman. To me, I thought more of Office Space and the slasher when I watched this movie. Now, I got this back in January. This was from the January horror pack, so I'm a little bit behind, and I'm slowly making my way through these movies and hopefully bringing you a review on each and every one of them, and hopefully coming current before Halloween. So this movie, I would have never, if I would have seen this on the store or online, I would have never probably picked it up. But that's one of the beautiful parts about Horror Pack. You get these limited edition Blu-rays, these independent movies that they could be hit or miss, and to me, in my opinion, this was a hit. The premise is Donnie, who is a team lead at whatever job, they don't say what kind of company it is, he's in charge of these 4 other team members, and he forgets to turn in a report, thus causing the whole team to get fired. So they decide to come up with after spending the afternoon at the bar and getting severely intoxicated, they decide to come up with the plan to kidnap the boss's daughter, who also works there. And you see in the opening sequence, and you see her at the job as well, she walks by them and kind of gives like a cocky attitude to them all, like she's better than them because she is the boss's daughter. And after coming up with this plan, the movie starts and they are looking for this girl. At this point, you don't know it's the boss's daughter. And when they're going to kidnap, they pull up, I guess, out front of her house, and a girl is walking down the street and she is covered in blood. And this turns out to be the girl, the boss's daughter, that they're coming to kidnap. So they're freaked out because she's covered in blood, and they decide to kidnap her. And the remainder of the movie pretty much goes through leading up to that point, because you skip ahead, you see them get fired, you see them coming up with the plan and how they're going to execute this kidnapping, and they're weighing out the pros and cons of what it could mean, you know, jail time, not jail time, what they have to lose and what they don't have to lose. One member here, one of the team is married, and his daughter's about to get married. He won't be able to pay for the wedding. So it's kind of just that comedy mishap, and it's a good movie overall. I don't know what more I can say about it without giving away the movie. The humor, it's very well written and very funny and very cheeky humor and little underlying nods to 80s or early slasher movies. when they do realize it is the boss's daughter and they do kidnap her, they ask why is she covered in blood, and they want to know is it period blood, and Donnie makes the thing maybe she's coming from prom, which clearly is a nod to Carrie, and there's other little things sprinkled throughout there, but all in all, it's just hilarity ensues as they go and try and figure out how they're going to do this, where they're going to keep her, how much money they're going to seek from the boss, how they're going to pull it off. It's a bunch of morons, idiots, as it says here, trying to pull this off, not fully thinking it through, and in the end, it doesn't turn out so well. We'll just say that. You don't really see, like I said, it says slasher, and here, you know, the angry slasher, who doesn't make an appearance until the end of the movie, and that's all I'm going to say about that. So it kind of takes a seat. The action's more focused on this whole plot to kidnap the boss's daughter here. So it's a good movie. I laughed, I chuckled. I wasn't expecting much going into it, but I'm glad that I did give it a watch, and I enjoy it. It's something that I would watch again. And that's what I can say about Chopping Block. I recommend it. I believe it's on Amazon Video. You can run it. I don't think it's free. Maybe it is, or maybe it will be in the future. Maybe you'll see it on Netflix. You can order it on Amazon. It doesn't say Horror Pack Limited Edition. So I recommend it if you're into horror comedies and slashers overall, because it does get kind of gory in there a little bit. But for the humor itself, and you'll see what I mean with Office Space. Like I said, obviously they got fired and are trying to figure out a way to make money and exact revenge on the boss, only coming at downfalls and to themselves. I don't know, that's the best way to put it. But Chopping Block, I recommend it. I can't put a number. If I was to put a number on it, I'd probably say 3 out of 5, be about halfway mark. But if you're in the goofball comedy, sometimes vulgar comedy, and a good slasher, Chopping Block's the movie for you. So, Chopping Block, check it out. I want to thank you for tuning into this review. It's been, like I said, a year since my last review. I still have a long way to come in terms of my reviewing skills. So let me know in the comments below if you're a fellow Horror Pack subscriber and you've watched this, and let me know what you think of it in the comments below, or if you've seen it other places like on Amazon and you just took a chance on it and checked it out. Tell me what your thoughts are and what you think of it, and also let me know how my review was. Please, I'm always looking for feedback. It's still new to me. I'm still trying to get used to the whole review thing and putting all my thoughts together. This might be kind of rushed because it's been a couple weeks since I watched it. So I'm always looking for constructive criticism. I'm only looking to improve. So stick around. There's going to be plenty more Horror Pack movie reviews and all different kinds of movie reviews coming on this channel. Just trying to focus more on reviews and that kind of such. I also have other kinds of videos as well. I do a daily vlog. Good times around here, certainly good times. But I want to thank you for tuning in and checking this out. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit that like button. It would mean a lot to me. It really would help me out. If you're new here, welcome. Go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell notification so you can be notified of the next review or the next unboxing or the next vlog. Stick around. It's going to be fun times around here in the upcoming future. So that'll do it. Thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I want you all to have a great day. Take care, God bless, and we will see you on the next review.